Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. It's me, Kelvin. So, great news. Okay, last week we shared about MEDTEC. MEDTEC is moving up. Singtel also moving up. Genting also moving up. Capital Land Invest. I think only Capital Land Invest is not marking higher. Okay, Wilma, we said is we have to wait for a while, so it's not ready for any of the entry. But never mind, you can just continue to look into it. Okay. So since today MEDTEC is one of the highest gainer and also one of the top in the top active list. All right, so let's take a look into not Wilma, MEDTEC International. It's international. MEDTEC, okay, put it easy, MEDTEC. So MEDTEC, the day that we saw this, okay, that we share about it was on 7, which is on this day. So on this day, the price is down. So if you watch our previous video live stream, you know that we say that okay, they still have the intention to mark the price up higher. Okay, continuation of price up. So they did. All right. So from that day, the closing price was 149, and then up until now today, the price is actually 176. So if you are able to catch this, then congratulations. All right, you can buy like bubble tea or milk tea, or maybe Michelin chicken rice. All right, enjoy it. Okay. So congrats to every one of you. But what is the next step they are going to do? So far, what we can see over here in like, let's say we put it into like 2 days of price up. So what we can see here is that on 13 and then on 12, okay, this is on 11, okay, this is on Friday. So we can see the price is marked up a bit higher and higher, but most of the time what they are showing is like up until like yesterday, we do see like there's a high volume comes in, but price is not marking up higher. But why is this happening? So this is a bit of a churning price, okay? And if you are coming from investing node, you can see that I share MEDTEC, okay, about the commentary on that and what do we think about MEDTEC. We can see that they are attracting buyers at the moment, so they are trying to create high volume at the high price, and then today they continue on to have this, okay, but it's different that they are pushing the price up aggressively. So when the big boys they are pushing the price up aggressively, that means that they are trying to get more people attention, especially today they get into top active list and then one of the top gainers in the top active list, so they are able to catch a lot of eyeballs. So when they are able to catch a lot of eyeballs, what they are going to do is that, from what I think is that they will continue to mark the price up higher tomorrow. Okay, so something like this, price markup higher, and then it's going to fall back. So it's not going to stay at the high side tomorrow. So you have to be careful if let's say you are looking into MEDTEC, because they are waiting for retail investors parking at the lower price, because retail orders would not buy up the price, okay? And especially right now, a lot of people will scared of chasing high. They are afraid of that. So what they'll do is that they'll think like, if let's say the price don't goes down to 172, 170, okay, I won't buy it. So retail investor will park the orders at a lower price. So when the big boys they see enough of retail investors are parking at the lower price, then they will start to throw their shares down, and then that's where they can take profit. Okay, so you might think like they are throwing the price down, how are they going to make profit? Of course, they probably their price, okay, their accumulation price is at the lower point. So for them to sell it a little bit down, a few couple of 0.1 cents or 3 or 5 cents down, or maybe even 10 cents, 1 cents down, they are still able to make profit because their accumulation price is further down. So that's why this is how they make profit. Okay, so well, I don't know whether you are able to see this or not, but you can see this is what we see at the moment. So for what I think wise, my personal view in this, to have a safer, lower risk of trade, so I would rather to go in for a day trade. So tomorrow, if let's say tomorrow, then the price start to mark up higher, probably a few couple of 0.1 over cents or 2, 3, 4 cents, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Then I'll just take the profit from there and then run. Okay, so don't get trapped inside there when they are pulling the price down, when the big boys are selling to the retail buyers. Okay, so that's what I think that is much more safer, because of course you need to know how to do the day trade, look into the transaction, how these big boys are transacted. So it's much then you will know much better. Okay, then it's much more easier than you. So I won't say day trading is more risky than buy and hold, because it's just a time difference, it's just a different trading method. So it's whether you know how to do it or not. Okay, so if you do not know that, of course the risk will be high. Okay, definitely. All right, so it depends on yourself. Okay, for myself, I know how to look into this. Then I find this is a better way. Okay, if let's say you can go for short-term trade, then I'll go for short-term trade. You can go for mid-term, I go for mid-term. You can go for long-term, I go for long-term. Okay, so it depends on different situation. Then from there, I will use a different trading method on that. Okay, so I call myself a trader, not just like a certain trader out from it. Okay, so as I mean, if let's say you have been following us, you can see that, you know, I won't say every time, and I would say just like maybe most of the time, majority of the time, when we say that it's going to bounce up, then it's bounce up, it's going to goes down, then it goes down. Okay, so you guys look into it. Okay, so I don't have to say much. All right, so you guys do the case study or homework of what I have said before. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Singtel is one of the hot stocks that everyone is talking about. Okay, I don't know why, but I do see like there's a lot of people are looking at Singtel. So I'm gonna continue, okay, follow up a bit on Singtel. So far, it doesn't show any sign of reversal yet, from my own opinion. So you guys have to do your own homework on it. So it seems like they will still gradually mark the price up higher. There's no sign of a retrace or hitting the resistance yet. So for those of you who are wanting Singtel to go up higher, then congratulations. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, so Singtel wise, for myself, I'll go for the DLC, the daily leverage certificate, because it's much more cheaper, and the sensitivity is also nearer also. So from there, I find it it's more affordable. So if let's say you're looking into DLC, then yeah, okay. But right now it's not. I think for what I'll do, I won't chase high. In the mid here, I won't go in. I'll just wait for the next retrace coming in. Then I'll take an action to make a trade if it's available. But for you guys, do your own homework, okay, and see which whether it's worth to look at it. Okay, so next one, Singtel is also marking higher. So we can see from 7 we share on here, and then the price continue to mark it up higher, and it seems good. So are they forming a board resistance, or maybe the price peak right now? Let's see. So previously they have a retrace here, which is that's too far away, a bit difficult for you guys to see it. The support is well supported when it's here. Okay, so right now what we can see here on 11, which is 2 days ago, we can see there's a high volume, price is up, so looks good, looks okay. But if the big boys still have the intention to mark the price up higher, they will try to, you know, maintain at the high side. They won't let the price fall. So as you can see here, when the price falls, there's a high volume. So for why I think that they might have a short-term retrace that is coming up for Genting Singapore. So trade with care. Okay, so what I'll do here is that if I have entered into a DLC, then I'll just take the profit on the DLC for the long DLC. Okay, long position. So that's Singtel. So far, what we can see here, we can put away Singtel because there's no continuation. Sorry, Genting Singapore. Sorry, not Singtel. Singtel is, they still have a probably gradual markup. MEDTEC day trading opportunity. Then let's take a look into Capital Land Invest. Capital Land Invest, today we share, as it move up a little bit, but then it cross it back down. So let's see, this here is whether is support for them. Are they forming any support from this? Let's see. This is when they fall. This is when the price fall. High volume, supported, move sideways. There's no sign of reversal yet. Okay, a rebound yet. So I think Capital Land Invest have to wait a bit more longer. Okay, so in that case, we'll just put it aside. Okay, remove it. So Wilma, let's see, they've been going down tremendously. So are they forming a bottom with people coming in to support? So far, there's no sign of bottoming yet. So in that case, if it's no sign of bottoming, then we can just put it aside. Okay, remove Wilmar International. All right. So let's look into the top active stocks. Those that is moving up high is DBS, but DBS is 30 over dollars. So is of course when it's moving up 25 cents, then it's a lot on that. Okay, let's see, are they hitting the resistance, or are there selling pressure coming in? So it does. We can see 330 here, there's a very high volume, but price not marking up higher, so it's a sign of price peak. So I think DBS will have a short-term retrace that is coming in, so this rebound won't last long. Okay, so be careful. But if let's say you're looking at long-term investment, then it's not really a thing that you should consider off, because what I'm looking at is just short term. Okay, next one, Sembcorp. Let's see, Sembcorp 5 minutes. Volume, price up. Okay, seems good. Price down, throw down, and then staying at the high side. It's kind of yesterday still looking bullish, so today the price is still staying at the high side, even though there's some selling pressure coming in. So this selling pressure, there is a bit of selling pressure coming in for Sembcorp, but I think it's not really going to affect much. Okay, so it's not as much as that it will cause the price fall. So I think they might have another day of price up a little bit before they have a price retrace. Okay, so be careful, all right, when you are trading Sembcorp. So I think for what I'll do is that best thing is just go for day trade, because you don't want to get into like overnight position into that, then next day they have a price down, then you're going to lose out on that. But of course, looking at that, the profit margin is not much, so I wouldn't start any trade for myself. Okay, short-term trade for myself on Sembcorp. Next one, Top Glove. Previously price moving sideways. Yeah, but I don't think the rebound here is going to be sustainable. Okay, so it's most likely that they might mark up a little bit, okay, up to here, then they start to fall. So be a bit more cautious on this. Okay, so it's not like really a sign of bouncing back up. Okay, so Singtel, we have already talked about it. MEDTEC talked about it. OCBC Bank. So I'm not going to talk about trust and also the REITs in this case. No bottom form yet. Not support, not there, so I'm not going to talk at it. Okay, nothing special. They'll grow, consistent high volume. I'm not going to talk about it. All right, skip. Trust no. Lei Chun, what, 3 cent stocks? Skip lah. I don't want to talk about 3 cent stocks. Sometimes it's hard to look at it. Okay, Frank Ken. High volume throwdown, so it's not really a good sign if you look into that. So yeah, skip. 5 cents, no. Maple Tree, this is a trusty REIT, no. Quantum Health, 3 cents, no. Golden Agri Resources, I guess it's Agri Res. Piano Key, skip. I'm not gonna touch on it. There's SMI Vantage, no. Genting Sing, I've talked about it. Okay, Thai Beverage, kind of give up. Okay, so let's see if we can see anything or not. Nothing much we can see, so skip. Okay, sorry about that, I can't look at it. Marco Polo Marine, 5 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents, all this I'm not talking, at least like maybe like 10 cents. Okay, so 10 cents here. Citrum having a retrace. No support is formed yet, so put it aside. Wait until they have the support is formed. So they don't have it. So this one having a price down, not having a support yet. They could have a continuation of price down for Rex International, I guess. PH Petrogas, 18 cents. Why is it not showing up? Hello. Okay, it's up now. 1 day price down. No bottom shown. Keepers. Dynamic. First day of price down. Nice support, no sign of rebound yet, so just wait. Okay. Capital and Invest, I talked about it. Trust Brits, Wilmar International, also I talked about it. Let's see SIA. At least SIA, if it's too expensive, then we can look into like DLC. DLC is so good. I'm so happy that SGX come out with DLC, because like Hong Kong side, I look into callable bull or bear contract, so it's about the same thing. So I really like it very much. So it's just a first day of price down, so it doesn't seem any of a very firm support that is coming in yet for SIA, so I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, so far, okay. Of course, what we can see here is that mainly those that we have been watching, like Singtel and MEDTEC, okay, gradual price up, but no other new stocks to look into it. And also, if you see what we have looked into it just now, a lot of all these stocks, they are trading at the high side, okay, or even near to the high side, or even the first day of price retrace. So this could be telling us that the market, SG market, the SDI, maybe not the SDI, but overall market, it could be going into a small retrace or maybe a correction. I won't say like a correction, but overall stock will start to fall a little bit, okay, in Singapore market. So in this case, for traders like us, we have to be really careful when we are selecting stocks. So you need to find those stocks that are really tradable, or you can avoid chasing high. Most importantly is avoid chasing high. And for long-term wise, it doesn't matter for you guys, because you are looking at long-term. A short-term price retrace like that is not going to hurt you much. But maybe later on you might want to see like whether it's a good time to entry. So if let's say you want to know that, you can always ask us by leaving a comment in our video, or maybe in the chat room, okay, the chat box, okay. So but overall, what I see from here after we analyze most of the stocks here, it seems like why most of them, they are showing at the price peak or getting near to the price peak, and even some are going down. So this is the thing that we need to ask, okay. Most of them, okay, in the top FT list, you can see like they are trying to press the price down a little bit. So which means upcoming weeks of trade, be more careful about it. And if let's say you're a long-term holder, one day you open up your portfolio in the next few weeks, you see like, hey, how come suddenly I earn lesser profit or add lesser returns? Don't worry about it. I think this is just a market cycle. They might start to have a pull down. Okay, so whether you want to make any trades or whether you want to make any investment out from there, then you have to do your own homework. Okay, so I do not know whether it will, that's what I see from on the market. Okay, it's just my own personal opinion out from that. Okay, all right. So that's it here for today. Thank you very much for joining. If let's say you want to see what are the stocks that we have looked into it before, look back into the couple of minutes before, and then you will find out, okay, what are the things we talk about. Okay, so overall market, I see that it's a bit at the peak, and MEDTEC short-term day trading, maybe tomorrow, then the price won't stay at the high side, to start to pull it down, and then in intraday, what I mean, Singtel means a bit of gradual price up. Okay, there's no sign of like hitting a resistance there. So I think, yeah, even though Singtel might also affect by, if let's say there will be a retrace, they might also affected by it. So yeah, so if let's say you want to clear some of the short term, okay, position, make some of the short term position, if you're making some profit, then you can go ahead, but it depends on yourself. Okay, maybe you want to go for longer term. So like I say, this will be a retrace is coming. How long will it be? I do not know. Okay, we have to come back and monitor again. Okay, so remember, if you like us, remember to give us a like, and also share this to your friends. Okay, help me to share it out. Okay, let more people know more into up to date. What are the danger stocks? What are the potential stocks? How do we analyze this? Okay, so let more retail investor benefit from this. Okay, and also remember to subscribe to us. And if you want to find out more about my analysis, okay, how I look into price and volume in the 5-minute charts, you can go to the link in the description box. You can find it from there. Okay, I'll see you guys again next week then. Okay, have a great trading weeks ahead and bye bye.
Wrong and Search. True traders